Hello, everybody. I wanted to show you an extra credit opportunity that you might want to take. As you know, we use Artsonia quite a bit in the art department here, and it's a big part of your experience because everything that you put on here you will have after you graduate. So as long as you again remember there's something called Artsonia, and you went to Platteville High School and you know the year, you'll be able to find your stuff again, and that's just a great thing because our work gets destroyed, gets thrown away, gets given away. And you'll look through this and you'll look through it like 5, 10 years from now. And you'll like, I don't even remember doing some of this stuff. And it's just a really neat thing to have. So to encourage this to be used even more outside of class in terms of just our projects we do, is was why I came up with this idea, that'll help benefit your grade to a degree, but more importantly, it'll start documenting the stuff that you already have done, or that you do kind of outside of class. So what I'm going to do, so I'll show you what I'm kind of talking about. Is I go to artsonia.com. I logged in already, put my code in. You come to the screen. I'm just going to use a student. So I'm going to go to a senior. I'll go down to Anna right here, and then I'm going to scroll down again. These are where all the projects are at, and down here are ones that that Anna did for this school year. If I keep going, these are the same projects that were kind of listed above there. It's just that it's all kind of in a row, so you can see P2 was painting two, and then during the COVID thing. I keep going down art metals and jewelry, and then you'll just keep seeing more and more of her artwork. And she has quite a bit of stuff on here. And even going down to middle school. So again, it's fun having it, because while we might have this stuff sitting in our closet, things get lost, but you'll always have a digital copy of it. So this is where the extra credit comes in. If I go to the very top, this number one thing is called independent, and it's called not graded any year student. So regardless if you are a freshman or a senior, if you do independent work that I do not grade, it can go in here. And so I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to add our work in a minute. So what could I put in here? You could put in like kind of like a sketch that you like, that you did, over the weekend, and you can put that in. You could go in and you might have stuff from middle school. You might have stuff from elementary school. And any of that stuff would work for this extra credit assignment. Now you're only capped off at 10 per quarter. Each one you put in is a 1% boost on a grade, because I'll have an extra credit column. And since I'm total points, adding 1 point is adding the point in that you missed on another assignment. Okay, so if you had a 93 on a project, I'll have an extra credit column, that and if you put 7 different projects in here, I'll put 7 points, and that I recorded them, and then you'll know that those 7 points will go into the total points the 7 points you lost on the assignment. Okay, so 10 per quarter. Once those 10 are in there, then you can keep adding stuff on there, but I won't add more stuff later on. If you wanted to put more stuff in there and stop at 20, you can remind me. So when the next quarter hits, whether it's quarter 2 or quarter 4, I can just remind me again. I'll go back and just double check and say, yeah, you did, because I can see the times that we put them in there, and we'll just call it good, and I'll just add 10 more points onto that. So what do? You click on add artwork. Same thing. I'm just going to grab something that I did before. I'm going to upload it. I still need a good photo of that. So a lot of times with drawings, you can crop it out a lot. If it's some snowman, or some sculpture or something, I don't know, that you did, do work on your photography skills, and create, like a black or a white backdrop somehow. Bring it in if you want to, because we have everything set up here. You can take your photos of it, and then you can put it on, auto fix, tweak it a little bit, and then save. You do need a title that's on here. I'm just going to put down card design. I'm going to turn in the title. And what would you like to say about your independent work? And on this, I would like you to do your best to tell kind of when you made it. I'm in high school, but is this a piece I did in elementary? So I could say, this was a piece I think I did in seventh grade. It was for a Christmas card design. Okay, and that'd be fine. Okay, and then I'm going to turn in the statement. Just added it. I just got 1 point extra credit. So, is it a little bit of work? It is, but it's not. It's not terrible. And you just get that again. Get that boost in your grade if you want it. So use that. And you could ask me, it's like, well, what do you consider an art project? Photography is to me is a really good, important art form, and I'm not just talking selfies, all the time, or whatever, but going out and taking a picture of a flower, or if you're able to zoom in on a butterfly, or you were on this really cool looking car and you got down at a fun angle and you took a photo of that, that would be fine. You could get into like environmental art where you just rearrange sticks and rocks and this is it's just a temporary art form. It's still an expression of yourself, in terms of how you're stretching those muscles, to try to be original and creative with what you have around you. So it's very open. If I feel like something is like, well, that's kind of pushing it, we'll talk about it. But I'm pretty open to a lot of things. So I hope you take advantage of that. Let me know if you have any questions on that. And as I update grades, I can easily see if something is in there and I can give you that extra credit right away. But obviously, if you feel like I missed it, do say something to me, okay? Other than that, let me know if you have any questions, and I hope to see lots more of your work. Thanks.